freshman of the year in the league. Williams elevates and hits. Well, Jalea Williams has taken on Roberts. Such a poised freshman with the miss. Fournier couldn't get it, but Reigan Richardson does. Richardson, the Georgia transfer, getting it over to Ashlon Jackson. Williams working in the paint. Difficult shot, and she gets it to roll in. Jalea Williams has that ability. She can get you down low. She can elevate over the top. You know, we've seen her be primarily a facilitator as Reigan Richardson gets herself on the board early. Roberts handing it off to Cochran. Wow. This time Olu comes in, a 6'3" forward. Fournier hammered and hits it! Sometimes it doesn't even look like Toby Fournier looks at the rim. Right? I mean, This is just a coast to coast. You called it. Right, she gets the rebound. She's a terrific defensive rebounder. Somebody has to stop the ball, turn around, try to contain her, get her in front. Okananwa of Toby Fournier. I like the substitution. Istanbulolu gives you a little bit more size as Taj Roberts finds it from three. Jackson, Fournier, turns, finishes. She's just so active. You know, she's a tough player to box out because she's constantly in motion. And Arenas in the game, another one of the freshmen who came up big. Jordan Wood with the steal and the bucket. It's a great defensive play by Jordan Wood. Istanbulolu guarded by Fournier. That's a tough bucket. That's a toughie, Pam. That's a toughie. That's a toughie. Turkey. Mayer over to Cable. And Mayer rebounds it and puts it right back in for her first points. And in that game, Jada Curry had 24 points, 3 of 7 from the three-point line. Louisville just doesn't have that three-point threat.
Mackenly Randolph.
Amward and Steph White with you in this fourth and final quarterfinal day. Okananwa nails the three. Only her 18th of the season. Randolph working in the paint. Boy, she's been very valuable this weekend. Thomas couldn't handle it cleanly, but Donovan was able to get it back. And she hits the shot. You know, she can make that. You might not want to run out at her at 15 feet, but you got to get there before she gets to the paint. But Donovan is there to meet her. And blocked it. There you see that elite athleticism. Jaden Donovan averages over a block a game. You know, standing at 6 feet, which might be a little bit generous, right? Good job. You see that. Try to get some deflections that lead to steals. Long shots right there. That was telegraphed. Here comes Mayer. And finally, we have a basket for the first time in about 6 minutes. For Taj Roberts when she sees that to come out the other side, give her a two-way go. Harris ends the Louisville drought, which was over 6 minutes. Richardson runs the baseline and then finds Donovan. Nice find. Jalea Williams with the spin and Fournier erases it. Hey. So she was out on the wing on a hard show, comes back, and the activity level, all of those things. This team has continued to improve and playing its best basketball on that end of the floor at this time of the year. Finally, a shot. Donovan had it tipped. Saved in. Here comes Barry, who started the game for Curry for the second straight time. But Louisville gives it up. Chaos. It's a 2-on-air, and Okananwa puts it in. 5 seconds to shoot now. Mayer puts it up and puts it in. Great way to control. Tipped again. Cochran wants the ball. They float it into her, and Cochran delivers. Curry had a season-high 24 in their regular season matchup, and there's the three for number 3.
See the lack of movement and the lack of spacing. You know, it does make it tough when you don't have players who can stretch the floor on the floor. But you can't have 5 people inside the three-point line. You've got to find a way to create some space. 3's a ball game in transition. You got to be up a little tighter than that. Ashlon Jackson, her 3rd 3 of the ball game.
Inside, Harris working against Donovan, who just rejects it. Donovan can guard anybody. Fournier. DeJesus, so a couple of offensive rebounds there after the missed free throw. Well, Toby Fournier, just in the last few games, looks like a different player to me.
You know, she's been incredibly consistent throughout the whole season. Hit a little.
It's a silver lining here as Jeff Walz is getting a lot of experience for his freshmen as they head towards the NCAA tournament. But a tough lesson here, the held ball with Jeffermans and Fournier.
Ultimate possession to the Cardinals.
Well, who else? Jaden Donovan with the block.
She's just 1 of 5 from the floor this afternoon.
Like, you're working your way back. If you're Reigan Richardson, Olivia Cochran gets 2.
Who's one of the all-time greats. Olivia Cochran, a couple of buckets here in the last minute or so. 6-0 run. Jackson.
Ashlon Jackson's been solid. You know, she's gone through. Well, she can get a bucket.
Count it. And you have some life, you're right. And the bench jumps up for Louisville. Semifinals will be tomorrow afternoon starting at noon. Randolph somehow got around 2 Dukies. Jefferman's called for it, but they go outside. Why not? How about that? Mackenly Randolph. 2nd straight game that she has had 11 points, making the most of her opportunity.
We hadn't seen that throughout this ball game.
Cochran, hesitation after she got the rebound. Okananwa wants the ball because she's down before everybody else, because that's just what she does.
Missed layups turn into easy opportunities at the other end, and Olivia Cochran not able to finish.
Winner gets Notre Dame tomorrow.
That's a nice play. That was a heck of a catch.
2nd double-double of the season and her career, but tough one today against Duke. There you go, Reigan Richardson. Known for its defense, but Richardson can give him some punch on the offensive end. There she goes.
Reigan Richardson.
And then Randolph was rejected.
That's Jaden Donovan again. It's got to be her 4th block of the game. Good job of getting extra possessions by Mackenly Randolph with a couple of offensive rebounds, but Jaden Donovan.
Not just in the ACC, but in the country. As a perimeter defender. Harris knocks it in.
Making sure your execution's on point.
Get it inside, and that worked well for Thomas.
That's a great read. Taina Mayer has just had such an imprint on this game, and only 6 points in the ball game.
Good look for Richardson. Reigan Richardson.
See the ball go through the bottom of the net, continue to build that confidence. It's going to pay dividends for Duke down the line.
Cochran, count it. And yes, all 8 points for Reigan, you're right, have come in this quarter, including a couple of threes. That's a foul on Thomas, gets the rebound. And the Devils hold Louisville to 32% shooting, and they win it 61-48, avenging their only home loss of the season.